16 minutes now before 7. The Jewish Leadership Council says it has accepted an apology from the Sunday Times over a cartoon that has led to complaints of anti-Semitism. The drawing was by Gerald Scarfe. It appeared to show Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, building a brick wall containing the bodies of Palestinians. It was printed in the paper on Holocaust Memorial Day. And this morning, Rupert Murdoch, whose company owns the Times, of course, said sorry. And following a meeting tonight, the paper's acting editor, Martin Ivans, apologised unreservedly for what he called a terrible mistake. Let's speak to Jeremy Newmark, Chief Executive of the Jewish Leadership Council. Jeremy, for the sake of those people who are starting this story a bit late, explain to me why Jewish people took such offence. It was the use of the blood in the cartoon was part of it, wasn't it?
It was a combination of the grotesque use of blood in the cartoon, given the long and ugly tradition within the history of anti-Semitism of using blood-related imagery in that way, and also, of course, the timing of the cartoon appearing on the morning of National Holocaust Memorial Day.
Yeah, I mean, for those people who don't know, there was a kind of a blood libel where Jews were actually alleged to steal the blood of others.
That's right, and it's a libel that's appeared at various points in Jewish history, often leading to Jews becoming the victims of some horrific incidents. And to see that same imagery and that same story appearing on the pages of a national, respected British newspaper certainly caused disgust, shock, and a lot of hurt, pain, and anguish across our community.
Would you have been able to accept it had it not been Holocaust Day?
No, I think there was a problem with the cartoon in and of itself, but the particular timing on Holocaust Memorial Day escalated the nature of the problem into something much more serious indeed.
Although you would accept that cartoonists and others have the right to complain about the behaviour of the Israeli government?
Of course, and all over the world and within Israel itself, cartoons and rhetoric and discourse appears on a daily basis that complains against the Israeli government, even within sections of our own community. But I think that we have a responsibility to look at the impact, and in this case, we fully accept Gerald Scarfe's comment that he certainly didn't intend to hurt and harm people in the way that he did. Nevertheless, we're more interested in the impact in this case than the intent.
Righto. Are things better now you've had your chat with the Sunday Times?
Yeah, I think we heard a genuine and heartfelt apology. I think that they clearly understand the magnitude of what has happened. The editor told us he understood that he had crossed a red line. He gave us an unreserved apology and told us he was mortified. We accept that, and it's time to move on. OK, thank you for that. That's Jeremy Newmark. We did request an interview with the Sunday Times, but apparently Martin Ivans is not available this evening. It's 13 minutes now before